Hello, welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in Pisces for your October 2021 reading. And today is the new moon in Libra. So welcome to new beginnings for the new moon, and I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm going to do your reading for October 2021. However, as you know, as I always say, energy is not linear. Energy is fluid. So whenever you find this reading, even if it's not in October, if it's a month, 2 months, 3 months, or a year from now, just know that the message may be fitting for you at that time, okay? So also, this is for Pisces, those of you that have Pisces in your chart somewhere. So you could have it in your sun, your moon, your rising sign, Venus, or north-south node. This reading would be for you. And if you find that the message may benefit somebody that you know, then please go ahead and forward it over to your friends or family members so that they can benefit by this message as well, okay? So let's get started with the I Ching cards, okay? And if you are new to the channel, the I Ching is the 4,000-year-old oracle from the wisdom of the ages. It is the unchanging truth, and it never changes. We're going to take 3 cards, so you may want to formulate a question in your mind. This is going to give us an overall general message for the month, and then I will be doing a Celtic cross spread that will kind of specific and give us a little bit more to the story, okay? So let's get started. We do have our 3 cards out, and let's see what we've got for you today. We have humility, hexagram 15, which reduces to 6, which is all about community. And humility, so you can look these hexagrams up online as well if you wanted to get a little bit more information, okay? But humility says, by being tolerant, you may find the help that you need. Displaying humility isn't a loss of face, merely a loss of your own ego. So do all things in moderation and maintain equilibrium and harmony. So you may find that you're operating from the ego too much, and so what this is saying is humility is what's needed. And, you know, find the help that you need by being tolerant of others and being in your humility, displaying humility and not your ego where you think that you have control over everything, because ultimately we do not, right? So be humble and be willing to accept people and places and things, and do all things in moderation and maintain balance at all times, especially as we are in the Libra season right now. Libra is all about balance, right? So making sure that everything is in moderation and in balance is what the universe is asking you to do, okay? Second card out is the family, 37. So this may have something to do with your family. If all is well with your family, then all will be well in the rest of the world for you. Check things are good at home before changing anything. So what this card is saying, it's hexagram 37, which reduces to 1. The new beginning of you, taking care of you and what you have at home, you know, taking care of the family and the home and the hearth first before taking on the problems of the world, work, career, external things, right? So this may have to do with your home life and really looking at those things that you're trying to create and yourself first, and then going outside to see what else manifests. You may have some things going on in your family at this time as well, and it may be a power struggle, and that is why maybe there's a lot of, you know, family feuding or power struggles, or things, people are just not getting along. And so the humility is what's needed, is everybody has to get out of their ego and realize that you are a family, and everyone needs to get together and be a family and work together. And sincerity is what's needed. Okay, so that fits in quite well, and it's a 61 hexagram, which reduces to 7, which is a spiritual lesson. Okay, sincerity says, if you wait, a tiny piece of information will be given to you that will make everything fall into place, and you will see the whole picture, and then you can act with sincerity because you will know. So yeah, there may be some kind of a problem going on with your family that the universe is asking you to be more sincere about and go to humility. That's really the answer here. Try not to feel like you need to control everything, because there is a piece of information that hasn't been known yet. So pray for that information to come forward, right? And then see what happens at that time. It will come. And what I'm going to do is I usually call in the ancestors, and I'm feeling like that's what's needed here. I'm going to call in the ancestors, the guardians, guides, and angels, and the divine to bring in the highest and best information in for Pisces today, and to give Pisces the piece of information that is needed for the highest and best good of all concerned, whether that be family, friends, or anybody involved in this situation. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing that forward for today so that we can get clear on that. Let's do a quick prayer of protection too before we do the Celtic cross. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Abimeli Spiritus, Abimeli Spiritus, Abimeli Spiritus, in nomine Jesu Christi. Amen. Okay. All right, so we're going to use the tarot, and we're going to first look at the current situation. The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti is what we're going to look at first. Wow, my sage is really burning during this reading, so there's something that needs to be cleansed. Yeah, there's some issues that are going on here because my sage is really burning off the hook. Boy, I'm usually, when I do a cleansing of a home with Feng Shui, if the sage starts really burning, I know there's been either a lot of arguments in that area or a lot of problems going on. So let's see what the current situation is for you. Okay, so it's about a love situation with a soulmate, 2 of Cups. So do you see how those two people are looking into each other's eyes? And there is the spark of the divine in the middle, leading to the 2 cups of love, bringing them together. So there may be something going on with a soulmate, and that is your current situation. Let's see what is challenging or helpful right now for you, Pisces. Yeah, so we have the 6 of Cups, and it came out in reverse. It's also a card of soulmates and kindred partnerships. So there may be a challenge that's going on with a soulmate right now from your past that is bringing up some issues and problems. And this one just jumped out. Our next card is the past situation, and the basis of the situation is the 2 of Swords in reverse. So that tells me the 2 of Swords in reverse is when it's upright, it's you're making a decision, but you don't have all the information, which would definitely indicate that what we have seen here with the sincerity card is you don't have all the information. But when it's in the reverse, you've made a clear decision, and the information is right coming into you right now. So you have made a decision at this point. the basis of the situation is, what are you going to do? You made the decision to pick a path, and it may be in your thoughts only at this time. Maybe you haven't really extended that outwardly in the 3D world, and you're beginning to see things very clearly, okay? You're really taking that blindfold off and are able to see things with a clear clarity like you haven't before. So let's take a look and see what is behind you. Oh, you had a tower in reverse. So it was a delayed tower. And this is something that a big shakeup can happen. Now, when we have it in the upright, it is showing us that it comes in real quick and swiftly and makes quick change, very, shakes things up. See people falling from the tower. They're being shaken up. But this is telling me, when it's in the reverse, that this has been going on for a very long time, that things have been in unrest. So a lot of change going on between you and a soulmate or a family situation, and a lot of egos at play, and in your mind that there needs to be change, and it's been slow change, but it ultimately is going to lead to a tower where there's definitely going to be change happening currently. So let's see what is about to happen in regards to this delayed tower. What is about to happen in regards to the delayed tower? The Empress. So the Empress is the highest level of queen in the deck, and she does comprise an all-loving woman. She comprises all four queens, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of, what am I missing? Cups, Swords, and the Queen of Wands. She has been through the ringer, and she's experienced almost every situation possible in her life, and so she is very knowledgeable. She has a lot of wisdom. She has a lot of love, unconditional love, and she is somebody who can take care of herself and others in a kingdom. And she is logical, but yet she has unconditional love. She is the Queen of Pentacles, where she could be a businesswoman and somebody who is very economically well off. She has everything she needs. And the Queen of Wands is the one that is very sexy. And just a minute, I'm going to put out that sage because it's burning quite a lot. Okay, thank you for your patience. That sage, oh my goodness. So this is what's going to happen is the the Empress is created through all of this, and the Empress is going to be taking her position for the family and coming from sincerity. And let's see what else is going to happen at this particular time with our Empress. What's crowning the reading, Spirit, in relation to this soulmate situation the delayed Tower, and our new Empress who's emerging from the delay, which she could have come into Empress status as a result of the delayed Tower, as it has happened over time, and allowed her to go through all the phases of all 4 queens to become a true Empress. One card, please, Spirit. Judgment. Judgment. It's a major arcana card of judgment, and so this could be that there is a judgment being made as far as this soulmate situation. And it could be that karma is happened as a result of the judgment, and that's why looks kind of like the ego is being judged as far as how it's been affecting the family overall. And what you're being asked to do is to go into sincerity. And there is something that's coming forward with this determination. The heavens are involved in this entire process, because we have out of 6 cards, we have 50% are major arcanas. So with the Tower and the Judgment card and the Empress, we have 3 major arcanas, which indicates that this is divinely, the universe is coming in and doing this. They're creating a soulmate love relationship, maybe that wasn't there before. So a lot of like compression, and with that delayed Tower, there might have been a lot of turmoil and ego, and that's why they're asking the family situation, the soulmate situation, to go into humility with sincerity. Now let's take a look and see what at this time are the emotional concerns regarding this situation. One card, Spirit. Emotionally, how is our Empress handling all of this at this time? And this may be you, Pisces, or it may be somebody that you are working with, but there's definitely being judgment being called on this soulmate relationship. In your mind, you know what the decision is, and the Empress is going to be the one in charge, taking over and making sure that the sincerity portion is taken into consideration and less ego. The Empress does not have ego at all. So whereas it may have been in the beginning, as we are moving forward into the future, it's coming into a situation of judgment and sincerity. All right, so the emotional aspect is the 7 of Wands. So there's been a lot of boundaries that have had to been put into place as a result of this union, and fighting off, the competition. So there may have been a lot of people that were fighting in this family situation, and this could be a family of friends as well, that came under judgment. And so therefore the Empress has put boundaries in place as a result of this situation, and that's very smart, because that's the way we wait till the missing pieces of information come in, and gives the Empress the ultimate judgment and creating the love relationship that she wants to, whether that be with herself or with a soulmate. It looks like it's with a soulmate from the past, and that's coming under karma. There's a karma that's happening here. Like I said, it's a divine intervention that's happening, and boundaries are a must in this situation as you're moving forward. Let's see how the other people are seeing you, Pisces, and how they can support you. Yeah, they're seeing that you're in the 4 of Cups. There was an opportunity that was missed, and people are seeing that you may be sad as a result of it. But even though you have missed and you did not take one of those cups, just remember there's 3 cups that are right there at your feet that you're not even looking at. So the Empress, if you're becoming an Empress, you look at the 3 cups that you have at your disposal and you utilize your resources as we are moving forward in this journey forward. What is it that you're wishing for at this time to come into fruition as a result of this situation with the soulmate? Let's see, what is it? What is happening? What are you wishing for? 1 card, Spirit, 1 card. You're wishing for a new start. The Fool, another major arcana. Okay, so the universe with that delayed tower is wiping everything away that has been in your past. Okay, and announcing judgment on all of it so that you can be the Empress and start the new beginning in the Fool. The Fool is stepping out into new horizons. And just know that you missed an opportunity with the 4 of Cups. However, you needed to create those boundaries so that you could step into your next role, which is a brand new beginning coming. As the Fool steps out, it takes a risk and becomes that Empress, then you step into a brand new beginning that is going to create wondrous things for you. And the universe is orchestrated all of this. This is coming from, your karma is being created, helping you to create a new life, which is beautiful. Let's see what the outcome is. The outcome in the answer to your question is the 9 of Wands. So that's being guarded and defensive, and you are hanging on to that 1 Ace of Wands in your hand, which is also the new beginning, and there's 8 behind you from your past. Okay, some communications maybe that were not so nice, but just know you've got that 1 Ace of Wands in your hand. And again, another card of putting up walls and boundaries against those people that maybe have been not so great for you and have created this karma, created the delayed tower, and the universe had to come in and call judgment on. So you're definitely being asked to create boundaries in your life and set up protection for yourself so you can take this Fool's journey next and step into the 2 of Cups and become that Empress, that energy of the Empress that you so desire as you're moving forward. It's all part of the process, but you are guaranteed success in the end, and becoming the Empress is the queen of all queens. So you know that all of this is not for nothing. It's just, this is what an Empress does. And be sincere about it, because you are going to have success in the end. And you're gathering information along the way that are going to help you maintain your Empress status as you're moving forward. Now let's take a look at the healing cards, and we'll just see what the healing information is. This is the Angels and Saints healing deck, and it's a double deck that I added 2 decks together to get a message for you today. Okay, so we have Adriana that's coming up first. I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers, so please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, your thoughts, and your dreams. Okay, so the information is coming to you through your thoughts and your dreams, and you If you haven't already gotten the answer, which I think you have with the Two of Swords in reverse, then it's coming soon. And it's leading you towards the answers to your prayers. So please listen and follow the steps that the divine is bringing into you, step by step. Mystique, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So keep moving forward. That is great advice. Just keep moving forward and keep your boundaries in place and keep moving forward, and the answers are coming that you seek. The information is coming as long as you're sincere. Francesca says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So please make sure that you're not negative about any of the judgment or anything that's happening. You missed an opportunity, but a new start is coming as a result. And put your boundaries in place, okay? And just know that everything is working out for your highest good at the end. And visualize what you want to come into fruition, and it'll be yours, okay? So it's all coming together for you, Pisces, in October 2021. Now, if you would like a personal reading, so we can go deeper, you can email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, and I'll put you in my schedule. Here is my website. And below there is a link that you can get onto my email list if you'd like to receive my weekly email every week. Every Friday I send out a newsletter. And it has a lot of information on Feng Shui, astrology, and tarot, and all things holistic. So love to have you on board with us. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the content, hit the bell so you'll be receiving my future videos that come out. And again, I thank you for your patience while the sage had to get put out. There's some definitely things that, because of that delayed tower, and you know, was a lot of things that needed to be cleared. And I think I've done that just in doing your reading here today. So I just want you to know that that was no accident. So if I took a few minutes to go put out the sage after everything was cleared, just know that it's clearing you as well, all right, from any negativity that may be left in your auric field, okay? So visualize what you want to come into fruition because it's coming, all right? Have a wonderful October 2021. Happy new moon in Libra, and I will see all of you again. Sending you much love, light, and blessings. Namaste.